Here we go. Problems from 21.2C assignment. Don't forget to check the odd ones that I've posted for you. But here's some details on number 2. We have Bill. He's taken 2 tests. He's taken a final exam in math. He's taken a final exam history. We need to figure out z-scores for both of those. And then based on the z-scores, we decide which one's higher with respect to the others. General idea of this is, suppose you got a B in your math test and you got a B in your history test. If you find out that in one class everybody else got A's, your B is okay. If you find out everybody else failed and you got a B, excellent, you're so proud of yourself. Well, that's what they're talking about in this situation. We're going to first look at Bill earned 88% on his math final exam, and he had a mean score in math class was 85, and the standard deviation in math class was 3. They've kind of got their information all mixed together here, but I need to deal with math first, because part A says convert the math score to standard units to a z-score. So on part A, I'm going to be using the little formula that says z equals the number you want to know about in this problem minus the mean divided by the standard deviation. Now that mean depends on the situation. I'm thinking that they're probably talking population, so I'm going to change that mean to the mu, because the mu is the proper symbol for a population standard, population mean. Let me write it again with words. The number you care about in the problem minus the mean divided by the standard deviation. There we go. What score did he actually get? Bill actually got an 88% on his exam. The mean on that exam was 85. Already I know he's just a little above average. His z-score better turn out to be a positive number. I'm going to take that and I'm going to divide by the standard deviation for math class, which was 3. In this case, I got 3 over 3 equals 1. Z-score of 1. Let's look at part B. Part B is all about his history exam. He got 85 on his history final exam, and the mean score in the history class was 88, and in the history class was 6. This has to be dealing with that standard deviation. We're going to write a z-score for history. We start with, what did he actually get? He actually got 85. Good. And then we're going to subtract the mean score for history, which was 88. Wow, just backwards here. Looks like he did below average. He's going to have a negative z-score. Divided by the standard deviation for history class, which was 6. Well, 85 minus 8. Instead of getting a 3 this time, I'm getting a negative 3. And negative 3 divided by 6 is negative 0.5. Part C here says, which score was higher with respect to the rest of the class? All I have to do is look at these E numbers. What's bigger? First we had a 1, then we had a negative 0.5. The larger of those two is the 1, and B was all about our history. Should have written this down first, maybe. That's the math. Looks like math is a bigger score than history, so I would just answer this one, math. So here, 1, negative 0.5, and math was the better score. That's all there is to that problem. Figure out the z, figure out the z. Make sure you're paying attention to the fact that if his score was above average, you're going to have a positive z. If his score was below average, you're going to have a negative z. And then just choose the one with the better z value. We don't even have to look these up on the table to figure it out. We can see it just from the z-score. I'm going to move on to a new video on one more problem from the back of this paper.